They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by.
Congrats, you are 2 weeks pregnant. Your whole world suddenly stopped in shock. These past days, you always felt dizzy and sick, so you decided to have a checkup, but you didn't expect this news. Me? Pregnant? Yes. Why? Is there a problem? Nothing. After paying your checkup bill, you get out of the OB/GYN room and sit down outside. You can think properly this time. What I'm going to do? You said while holding your baby bump.
Flashback.
Weeks ago, Theon came home drunk. Even though your marriage is just an arrange, you want to take care of him. You help him go to his room since you two have separate rooms. You lay him in the bed when Theo suddenly pulled you into his arms and started kissing you. And the rest happened that night. The next morning, Theo woke up and saw you sleeping peacefully on his side. He was surprised why you are here in his bed. A flashback came until he remembered everything. He face found and regret everything. Yet, this is wrong. Later on, you wake up after hearing a water drops from the bathroom. You immediately went downstairs to make breakfast and hangover soup. You are very happy while preparing breakfast. You suddenly smile when you remember what happened last night. You got started because of Theo. You didn't notice him coming. Breakfast is ready. YN. Uh-huh. I'm sorry about what happened last night. I was so drunk and lost my control. Can we forget about what happened to us? Let's consider that it was a mistake. Your happiness turned into sadness. No words can explain the pain you felt inside. Wait, you mean what happened to us last night is just a mistake for you? I'm sorry. Okay, I got it. I will remember that.
End of flashback.
How can I tell him that I'm pregnant if for him what happened to us is just a mistake? But I need to tell him since he was the father of my child and my child need him. You don't know if that's the right thing to do, but you already decided to tell him that you are pregnant. Theo came home and saw you in the living room. Haven't eaten yet? I will prepare food for you. No need, I already ate. YN, can we talk? I have important to tell you. Me too. What is it? You first. YN, let's divorce. For 1 year, I forced myself to be happy with you. Believe me, I tried to love you, but I'm not happy anymore. You can't talk. Your whole body is shaking. You want to scream because of pain that you felt. You are just looking at the floor while your tears are dripping. Are you sure you want to do this? I want want to be happy. I want to find my happiness that I didn't feel with you. I want to be honest with you, YN. Believe me, there is no third party involved. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know there is something happened to us once, but believe me, I didn't mean to. It's just a mistake. Your tears flow even more when you heard again that what happened to you two was just a mistake. You suddenly become afraid to tell him that you are pregnant of his child because you are afraid to hear from him that the baby is just a mistake. You don't want to force him to stay with you just because of the baby. And now you made up your mind not to tell him the truth. Can you give me 1 week to think about this? Sure. You stood up and went to your room and secretly cried. The next day, you are in the bathroom throwing up when you heard Taeyong knocking the door. You didn't open the door, but you answered him inside your room. What? Are you okay? I heard someone throwing up. I'm fine. You sure? Yes, just go.
3 days later.
You woke up early to prepare breakfast for Taeyong. Later on, he went down and eat. After you two done eating, you invite him to the living room to have a conversation before he go to his work. You handed him a brown envelope. What is this? You smile at him. Divorce paper. I already signed it. I'll set you free now. Hopefully you will find your happiness. Wow, it's so fast. I thought you will think about it for a week. Why? Is there any changes if I give this divorce paper in a week? I'm sorry. Since I'm the one who wants this house is all yours. I don't want this thing. If I stay here, I just remember you. And one more thing. What happened to us? For me, it's not a mistake. I sincerely give it to you. I'm sorry, but I want to be alone. I'm sorry, YN, if I hurt you. Let's talk later. After he left, you burst in tears while hitting your chest because of the pain that you can't endure it. Time skip. Taeyong came home at 6 p.m. He is searching you everywhere in the entire house, but you are not there. He go to your room, but still you weren't there until he saw your wedding ring on your bed. He immediately checked your wardrobe, but your old clothes are gone. Until he realized that you already left permanently. Taeyong hold your ring while crying. I'm really sorry, YN. So sorry.
5 years later.
You can't eat this. Your mom will be mad at me if I let you eat this. But I want to taste it, Nanny. Taeyong is in a vacation that time and having lunch at the restaurant when he heard the nanny and a boy fighting. What's wrong? I'm sorry if we are noisy. It's fine. He wants to eat peanut, but he has an allergy on it. Oh, what's your name? Gayong. Gayong, you know what? I'm allergic in peanuts too. I hardly breathe when I ate peanuts, and my mom is worrying a lot for your mom worrying you, right? Then listen to your mom and nanny, okay? Okay, Ajusi. I'm sorry I'm late. There's no parking outside. But you got shocked when you saw familiar face kneeling in front of your son. YN? Is this your son? Huh? Oh, how old is he? You don't want to answer him, but your son reply him instead of you. I'm sorry, but we need to eat. Oh, I'm sorry. Taeyong go back to his seat. He was watching you and your son the whole time until he remembered 5 years ago that there is happened to the both of you. Then he heard you throwing up, plus the age of your son, and especially his name, and allergy in peanuts. He went to the bathroom, but when he came back, you are already gone. He immediately ran out and saw you leaving. Why in wait? Can we talk? Auntie, can you bring Gay into the park? I'll go there after this. What do you want? Tell me. It's my son, right? Son. Yes, he is your son. You live in a fucking boat. Why you didn't tell me that you are pregnant before we left? Why? You asking me why? Don't you remember how many times you told me that what happened to us was just a mistake for you? He became mute for a while. I don't want my child to experience the pain I felt when you told me I was just a mistake. My pregnancy is a mistake, so my son is also just a mistake for you. Thank you for that mistake. I have son now. We are okay. And you already that you didn't find on me. Last time I didn't bid goodbye to Tay.